Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Slaying 101 here on Game Nights. I'm your host and your keeper of monsters, and sometimes your monster of ceremonies when it gets spooky, Savvy of Savvy Seaworth fame. I'm not famous. I'm not going to pretend. We're here to play Monster of the Week again, and I'm so excited. But before we do, let me tell you about our schedule that we've got going on and do some announcements and then other stuff. Today, we're here. It's 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Congratulations, you showed up on time. We're going to play Monster of the Week. Coming up this week on Tuesday, we will have a new episode of Eos, one of our D&D 5e campaigns that your friend and mine, Damn It Barry, runs here on the channel. A couple of us play in that, and we actually have a fun surprise for you on Eos starting this week, but I'll let the people involved in the surprise tell you about that if they want. But show up 7 p.m. on Tuesday. On Thursday, we will have a new episode of Elegant Suffering, our Good Society show that Sid runs for us here on the channel. It's a token-based RPG. It's Jane Austen, and a lot of, I cannot even begin to tell you what's going on in that one, but it's very dramatic and excellent. On Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we will have episode 1 of our new RPG show, Neon Souls. We're playing The Sprawl. It's cyberpunk, and Sean is running it, and a lot of us are in it. We had our session 0 last week, so if you like world building and character building and jokes, because we did a lot of those too, you can watch that. It's on YouTube, and it was really fun. We put together a lot of our stuff, and we're gonna start that game on Friday. On Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have a new episode of Saturday Night's Apocalypse. Last time a couple of us almost died. It was really scary. Level 2 is a hard place to be, but we're okay. It'll be fine. And then Sunday, we are coming back around to this game once again, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Sunday, you can find us here playing Monster of the Week and also doing jokes sometimes, because that's what I do when tensions get high. That is what is going on here this week. Let's go around, and I'll let these fine folks tell you what they have going on here and other places. We'll start where we always start, with GB. One time I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm just going to really screw you guys up.
It's okay. I'm on so many shows, I never know, so I always miss my cue. Hey, Graybeard Tavern, and you can find me this week starting on Wednesday night over at Indoor Adventure for my once-a-month Monster Noir game that I wrote. And was supposed to be a one-shot and has been going on for almost a year now. Then on Thursday, I'll be at Indoor Adventures channel doing, I'm just going to call it Tyrant Security because I can't say the other word. It's D&D 5e. Friday night, back here for Neon Souls, where I play Klaxon. I'm ready. This is going to be amazing. I get to fly drones and a let's see if I can get it, a Vector Thrust Panzer. And then back on Sunday, of course, in the morning, Darkest Dungeon, the final dungeon next week. I know I keep saying it, but we got screwed this week. So next week, and I'll play with my toys, and it'll be fun. And then back here, 4 o'clock on Sunday. That's me.
Awesome. Sid.
Hello, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid. Everything I'm in right now has already been said. Yay! Thursday is Alien Suffering, 8 o'clock. Friday is Neon Souls. I'm playing Impulse. There will be wigs involved. When are there not wigs involved with me? Let's be honest. And then, then I come back here for Sunday. I'm very excited. Also, be on the lookout for the wiki very soon. Yes.
Oh yeah, Sid making an Elegant Suffering wiki, and it's gonna be great. And we'll post links to that once it's up and running for real. Rob.
Hey, that's me. Hello, friends. It's me. It's your boy. I'm Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob, depending on what corner of the internet you frequent. Myself, I frequent a couple of them. You can find me here on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern, playing this game with these lovely people that, oh my god, I've known for like almost a year at this point, over a year at this point. Feels like yesterday I was stumbling through the apocalypse with you. And now we're all living in the apocalypse. We're prophets. I also play a D&D 5th edition game in the Humblewood setting on twitch.tv/runawayrobot_ on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, where I play Eli, a hedgehog cleric. Yes, you heard it right. I'm a hedgehog. We're all woodland creatures, and it's adorable. It's great. We're in like the final chapter of the campaign, and I'm really excited about it. It's been really interesting so far. And when I'm not doing that, I'm on twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob, playing the assorted video games like Raft and apparently SpongeBob, and probably this week Paper Mario. So come on by. It's a grand old time. That's me.
Awesome. LB Hackemup.
Hi, I'm LB Hackemup. I do a lot of things on the internet. I will be here on Tuesday night in the Eos campaign because I am playing a new character. I will not be reprising my role as Rana, even though I do want to cause some chaos, but she'll cause chaos in a different way. I play on Sundays and Mondays on Indoor Adventures channel. Wednesday we'll be back on Nerd Immersion's channel. And then Thursday, Lauren and I will be playing earlier in the day because I have to travel. And then it'll just be kind of a mishmash. So check my Twitter to see what I'm doing. I'm playing Victoria tonight. She angry. Get ready.
She mad. Sean. She
Hello.
mad at you.
Well, mad at a manifestation of me. Hi, I'm Sean, the Kraken King, on Twitter and pretty much everywhere else. Most of what I would announce has been said. I play here every day except for Mondays and Wednesdays. Check out the only thing that hasn't been mentioned, not this Thursday, but the Thursday after. I'm going to be returning along with Savannah and a few other people for Wild Space, our spacefaring 5th edition D&D adventure. It's been off the air for a short 2 years, and we are ready to pick back on the cliffhanger of my character dying there, because I just play the same thing every time. So yeah, come join us at 8 o'clock for that. Neon Souls on Friday, where we commit violence against corporations, and then Saturday
Eat the rich.
Yeah, eat the rich. And Saturday for Apocalypse, or Princes of the Apocalypse. Saturday Night's Apocalypse. That's it.
Say apocalypse one more time.
Apocalypse.
Hey, bro. I heard you liked apocalypses, so I got you some apocalypse. Okay. Let us. Well, I was going to say, let me remind you of what happened last time. I'm pretty sure you all remember, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we can play a Monster of the Week. So last time on Slaying 101, research abounds. You guys did some stuff. You did some recon. Well, one of you specifically did some recon on one Daniel Elliott, and discovered through some brain prodding by Victoria, not only was he tied to the Chimera incident as Haley originally thought, but that he's not even human. He's a Nephilim. Child of an angel and immortal, and some might even say the mirror of Sally. That's definitely not going to be important at all. Some information surfaced on Wynn's curse, and after a phone call, I guess is what we're calling it, a goblet call, with the man himself, Zatheron, Herald of the Scorned, 3 options were presented to free Wynn from his curse. Kill Daniel Elliott for Zatheron, and he'd free Wynn himself, the easiest of the options. Not the morally easiest of the options, but technically. Do some big magic and try to reverse the rights or the spell that Wynn had put on himself, but risk the safety of everyone involved in the spell in the process, so more complicated, or kill Win on purpose. Break his connection to Zatheron, and then bring him back and resurrect him, risking Win coming back from the dead a little bit different than before. So you guys did all of that. You did some research, you did some brain prodding, and then you did a lot of arguing. And so we're going to pick up on the tail end of that conversation, where we last left off. Travis refused to help with plan kill Win and then resurrect him. Sally and Rex, I think, have tentatively agreed if Win decides he wants to go through with it, and Victoria seemed mostly to be on the same page as Travis, but is a little bit on the ropes. So I'll kick it to Win. Are there any final pitches you want to make to your friends who are left sitting at the table? I think Travis left. You left, right? Okay. So the other, Travis has said, no, screw you, not doing it, and walked away. The other three of you still sitting around the table with Win. Win, is there anything else you would like to say before I force you to make a decision about what you're going to do?
Yeah, I think he just watches Travis leave, looks to everyone else, and says, this is the best option. I don't know what else to say. I really want y'all's help with this. I can't force any of you to be involved. I appreciate you offering, Sal and Rex. It'll be better if you're there.
Yeah. Could we kill and resurrect Daniel? She says with a big weird smile.
Victoria just pushes off the table and storms away.
Shit. I don't... well, convincing them to go along with that might be a little bit harder.
Can
And
you
plus,
give us 48 hours? It gives you time to talk to your fangers. It gives us time to do a last minute push to maybe find out more about these. We just found out about this dude. The Gideon was his face. Just
Gideon
give
Dwayne.
us a little there. Yeah. The rights. Let's just do a little more research and see what we can find.
Yeah, I told Haley about it, and it just sounds like it's going to be dangerous if we do anything other. It's just going to piss off Zathra. You're already in, shit with them, and that's just going to get worse.
Look, I've been under the employ of a shit-ass demon for my entire life. It's just a different one now. I can handle it. Don't worry about it. If there's any way around this, I say we do it. If there's not, I back your play.
If you need that time, I'm not going anywhere in the meantime, because I'm worried that if I step out of this cave, that it's just I'm gonna get jumped by a group of demons or something, that they're gonna catch on or something like that. So I will give you time you need to research and look into other options, but you gotta just keep your head low. Don't go kicking a hornet's nest or something.
No promises.
And we're not killing this guy.
No.
All right.
This guy's, as far as I know, innocent as the day is long. I don't mess with kids. And someone thinks he's cool enough to have a kid with him, so okay. I ain't touching that.
Right. If you could too, I don't know, talk to Trav and just make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go see what's up with Vic.
Rexy's like, pat. Good luck.
Rex, you want to get a jump start on this Gideon thing and see what we can come up with?
Sounds good.
I'll be back in a sec. I'll just... Yeah.
Rexy falls over the couch, so her feet are up over the back of the couch and starts tapping.
Okay.
Sal goes up to the kitchen for Nutter Butters, and if there are any more Jaffa cakes, yes.
Sure. Left some up there. All right, so we are splitting up. Let's follow the Sally train first. So I imagine you are going to take these snacks to Travis.
Is Heathcliff up there?
Oh, sure.
Hey, what's I don't know if this is like a, professional secret or whatever, but what's Travis's favorite thing? Like, what does he usually get? What does he ask for?
I assume you're talking about food.
Yes.
What's Travis's favorite thing, Rob?
Everything. I don't know. I don't mostly I don't remember if I've said it, so I don't want to retcon anything, but like
No.
honestly,
What's his favorite thing this week?
Fucking he's been really into
What do you want? Oreos?
lately he's been looking up when Doritos used to do the experimental flavors or whatever. And like he's been finding them on eBay and like just sampling them.
That's
and they're
great.
like years old, so like they're probably not great, but like he's been really into that. But it's just I don't know. He's ordered a couple things and they've been upstairs.
That's really good.
you
Okay,
go.
so yeah,
EX13.
Heathcliff goes over to one of the cabinets in the kitchen, opens it up, and it's just like a rainbow of Doritos bags. Some of these flavors you've never heard of, and they sound terrible, but
That's from back in like the early 90s. What?
I did have to put away some of the less fine china. But
Can I just say you're really good at your job? I don't know if we say that enough, but thank you.
thank you.
Pile up bags of Doritos, like 4, and any Jaffas and Nutter Butters. Yes.
Okay. So you take your weird Doritos
Yes.
and your Nutter Butters and the rest of the Jaffa cakes, I guess, that Heathcliff had squirreled away somewhere. And you go to find Travis. Travis, where did you go?
His room.
You probably hear some crinkling of the bags before you hear.
What?
I come bearing gifts.
Yeah. Yeah, come in.
Hear more crinkling of bags as she like moves it around so she can actually open the door.
Are you coming to bribe me with snacks? Am I that one note?
To be fair, I do it to Rexy too.
Oh, so I'm unoriginal.
What?
This is hilarious. I'm fucking with you.
Blah. She'll just like throw a bag at you.
Oh shit, the cheeseburger ones came. Awesome. This is so gross, but it's like, what were they thinking?
I remember voting in these contests almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. You
You
want
know,
one?
some of these chips are older than some of the people out in that room. You know that, right?
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah, hand it over.
Nice. Hopefully these things have the shelf life of Twinkies.
Only slightly stale.
Yeah. You could
That is
really
a Burger
taste-
King cheeseburger.
It's weird, right? Like, it's one of those things where you don't believe it, and then you taste it, and it's like, man,
That
they
is
did it. They really
unnatural.
did it. I hate it.
But I want to keep eating it.
Right? You think somewhere they have a jar of like liquefied burger that they like used to dunk these things in? Like, how do you simulate this?
Well, most of these organizations employ some sort of witch or warlock to do these sort of things.
Wait, are you shitting me?
No.
Wait.
Do you think this is literally possible by science? No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I could be a snack wizard?
It's a rabbit hole, man.
All right, put a pin in that.
Yeah.
I'm not killing the kid.
I don't want to either. Look, Rexy's getting started on this Gideon business, and I told him give us 48 hours. He's not going to make any moves for then. See what we can find, see what we can, if we can get out of this any other way, but
there's another way to do this. There has to be.
well, maybe in the next 2 days we can figure that out too. But we have 3 options presented to us right now. I'm not doing one of them. I'm not killing some innocent dude. I'm not doing it.
I get it. I get that people are entering into mortal soul binding contracts with people. But I'm sorry, this feels selfish. Like, even for me. This feels like we couldn't handle the what we signed up for. And now we want out. I offered my soul to the bitch with the book for, I mean, I was completely willing and ready to accept that, the consequences of that.
Sal gets like red eye mad, and it's like, and I told both of you that you don't fuck with that stuff.
Well, now we're fucking with it. So I don't know what to
I
tell
told you all that you don't fuck with that stuff. I know from over 500 years of experience that you don't mess with it, okay?
Then what exactly would you call trying to break a demon contract by technicality?
I said you all don't do that. I can do that. I'm fucked already, all right?
Well, then why does Win have to do what he's doing?
You know,
maybe I'm misunderstanding.
You know
What's
about
that?
the stuff with his dad?
Dude's in a wheelchair, right? Or at least like not well of some sort. I don't know. Do I know about the stuff with the dad?
They were in an accident.
Yeah, I figured.
Wynn got out scot-free. His dad didn't. Because of this. Yeah. He's not going to let this go. And he wants to end it his way.
And you don't think that that's going to piss off the guy that, like, that's what I'm not understanding, is have we learned nothing from what's literally happening to you? You don't think that some technicality, oh, I died, so you failed, so the contract's broken, and now he's back? You think that's going to stop an all-powerful demon asshole?
Not much is going to stop this guy.
So then why are we risking possibly losing Win for good?
It's
over
not a
what,
loophole.
a chance?
What we did with Angula, that was a loophole. And it was not above board, and that's why it didn't fly. This is to the letter. Maybe not, with the full heart of it, but it's to the letter. It fulfills. He's not going to let this go. I'm not saying you have to be involved. I get it. Honestly, I don't want any of you involved. But he's not going to let it go, and it's his choice.
Do you think Do you think your boss is gonna let it go? Answer honestly. Do you think your boss is gonna let it go if this works?
I think he has bigger fish to fry. And he got something somewhat valuable out of the deal.
The fact that you can't answer with absolute certainty tells me that it's not worth the risk involved. I know everybody thinks I'm the dumb, hungry guy, but
No one thinks that. Okay, not the
Realistically-
dumb part, but
but realistically, is it not maybe worth having that sort of power protecting one of our friends versus having that power be directed at one of our friends because said power was fucked out of a contract? We're playing with the forces have already been played with. The chips have already fallen where they need to lie, or they will lie. When, whether or not he meant to, signed a contract with this dickhead, and now this dickhead is offering a lifetime of protection. Cool. Great. Like, I don't, maybe I'm not getting something. I don't get this. I don't get why we need to fuck with this.
because if we don't do it right now, then we're just pushing it off to deal with it later.
Why do we have to deal with it? Why does it need dealing with?
Well, pretty much every other person that's had this protection has died in a mysterious circumstance before their time. It's not really protection. I mean, asshole even hinted at it. You know, what do you get out of it? More than you can imagine. I don't want to keep giving him that either. Look, y'all don't need to worry about me. I have more than enough experience working for someone that I don't give a shit about. I'll be fine. But the kid wants out. And I get that. He should. If he'd known what he was getting into. It's his choice. And I'll handle it with him. I don't think y'all should be involved.
I'll help. I just don't want to be the reason he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
I can't cast a fucking fireball without hurting myself.
Haley will take point.
I'll help, but this can't be on me, Sal.
It's not. The only fucking person this is on is that piece of shit downstairs.
Who, Victoria?
The demon, you asshole.
Yeah, Victoria. And she's
She'll hit him probably too hard.
I said she's all right. She's all right. I don't know.
Yeah. You all right?
I just, yeah, I was living on the street, but when I was Wynn's age, I was thinking about like my next score. Like, oh, who am I going to take something from next? Like, oh, do we have a getaway driver? Do we have this? You know, blah, 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 blah. Like, we got to afford to eat. And it was fun. It was like, the only consequence was like, if we got picked up by the cops, and usually we had a way out. Like, it's kids entering into mortal contracts and shit. Like,
He didn't know.
I know, but I don't know. I feel for him. I give him a hard time. I give him shit, but he shouldn't be worrying about this. I don't know. Abby had know-how and resources. I mean,
Yeah, she's
what is
probably
what is,
one of the smartest people I've ever met.
well, what does he have? I mean, he's a talented spellcaster. He's a I mean,
He's a legacy. It's in his blood.
But he didn't ask for that. Abby sought that shit out because she was curious.
Yeah, having it in your blood and not asking for it doesn't mean that you don't have to be prepared. You know?
Also, out of character, I saw everybody's reaction. I wasn't calling Win dumb. I was saying that Abby had her smarts. Win has his fucking skill. That's what I was
We
saying.
know
I
what
was
you were
complimenting
saying, Rob.
We know what you were saying.
We know what you were
Oh my
saying.
We got it.
God.
We got it.
Whatever.
We give you guff because we love you.
Whatever, guys. Whatever. Back into character.
Get in character. You know something really messed up? I don't think I've respected that kid as much as I do now.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, he shouldn't have to think about things like that.
None of y'all should have to think about this shit. This is messed up.
Well, yeah, I mean, but again, I sought this shit out. It was a thrill to me. Fucking, I don't know what, like some college kid comes out of nowhere with a fucking shotgun and is like fighting a, oh God, this like, what the hell was it? Oh my God, I'm forgetting. I think it was a Dream Eater or something.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? This is like my history and I should know this.
I think it was
With
Dream
you and
Eater.
Abby.
Yeah. But like we were in it for like the curiosity. Her science, me money, but like, you know, curiosity. And it's a potato. But we think about it. We consider it because I don't know, we accepted the risks and we had a full knowledge of, well, a working knowledge of it, you know? When was a kid trying to do right? And it backfired.
When was a snot-nosed kid playing around with shit he shouldn't have been because he was good at stuff? Not that it's fair that it bit him in the ass, but yeah, he's got talent. He's got raw elemental talent.
Really
And
does.
that shit scares me. I've seen a lot of spellcasters in my day. That shit scares me.
I'd be lying if I said that it didn't. Like, magic was cool. And it was something that I was like, oh, that's neat. Like, I wish I could do that. When the kid left for England, I didn't know what to do. And I swear to God, if you tell him, I'll never forgive you.
You didn't hear a goddamn thing I said. He's a little snot-nosed kid, and that's all you know. Got it?
Well, yeah, no, I know. But my point is that I wanted to learn what I wanted to learn because of watching Win. It was cool. It was, I mean, the guy has talent. He has, it's inspiring to watch. Not a word leaves this room, by the way. I do not miss him being a cocky frat boy.
Nothing.
I'm afraid I might reignite that if I tell him to his face.
Dear God.
But yeah, I just don't want to risk a person like that not being able to do what they love and what they're good at.
He will. It's scary. And yeah, something's probably going to go a little weird. But he'll come back.
I just hope enough of him comes back.
Yeah. But I don't think a talent like that can just go away. I don't even think death can do that.
Hopefully.
That's something I can say pretty confidently.
Oh, don't tell me you know death. Don't name drop death.
I'm not gonna say no. You know,
Oh my
I just
God. Who are you?
you know that whole blood you didn't ask for thing? Yeah. No, I didn't know. I didn't know him. The sisters talked about him a lot, though.
So you're like 2 degrees from death on the bacon scale.
Death on the bacon scale. So it's death. And then there'd be like maybe 1 or 2 people in there in between. Maybe 3 that are like higher than my mom, and then my mom. And then like I've never actually like met my mom in person.
I can't believe the words I'm about to say are coming out of my mouth. Sally, where do demons come from?
They've always existed, and they're always being created. I don't really know how else to explain it.
Sally. Oh, sorry, go.
But the whole thing with my mom, I don't know. That's less common. But the sisters talked about her. And so 7 degrees from death, I'd say.
Dope. He reaches into the bag and just slowly pulls out another chip.
As this conversation is wrapping up, Travis, on your bed, one of your pillows kind of like shifts a little bit.
Do I notice it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
Mice? Do we have rats down here?
It shifts again. You hear a little.
Belial, you little crafty shit.
Belial, you want some Doritos?
Just see like a little bit of fuzz poke out, like one little red eye. Sleeping.
You
You're
don't
not
sleep.
sleeping.
You see him close his eye really tight. Sleeping.
What did you hear, Belial?
Doritos.
And
Everything.
At least you're honest.
how many Doritos do you need to not say anything? She'll hold out one of the burger ones.
Do you have the taco ones?
Do you have the taco ones?
Do I have the taco ones? What kind of a connoisseur do you take me for? Of course I have the taco ones.
Find the
Trade you a
taco
bag
ones.
of taco Doritos for my silence.
That's fair. That's fair. I like that. I've taught you well.
Deal.
Eh. I was gonna say, and deal contract. Ha! Got him.
Haha, you made a deal.
Oh, Belial, I trust you, man. I'll make any deal.
He's trying really hard to open the bag.
Oh,
Okay,
here.
Come
Yeah,
here. Let me. Yeah.
He's like, crunch.
And then as Belial's munching, he looks at Sally. Just, you ever think we'd be demon parents? Look at us.
I mean, he's real good looking.
He just got his little
mean,
head like
I
stuck
think
in the
he's got
bag.
your eyes.
Well, yeah.
Sally.
Chips.
Travis holds a hand up to her face. Is this where demons come from?
I think there'd be a lot more fire and screaming.
Boy, you really know how to set a mood.
Just being honest.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying. I want to go back to your vampire friend. He was nice. Somehow vampires were less scary.
I'll
That was
tell him
nice
you
of
said that. He's all right. He's getting used to things.
Yeah.
All right.
Need to take a couple breaths in there, Belial.
He's just
Don't-
most of the way in the
Please.
bag.
Please don't
Eating
suffocate.
Doritos. I'm fine. As that conversation wraps up and Belial eats his Doritos, I will go to Win and Victoria.
Victoria's up she went up to Wynn's room, and the door is closed. And you hear rustling as you approach the door.
Like, knocks and oh, shit, this is my room. Vic, what's going on?
She doesn't answer, there's just more rustling.
All right, I'm gonna. Fuck, just opens the door.
So what you see when you come in is there's a few crystals sitting on the bed. She has one of your hoodies, and she has out her her magical needle thing, and she's kind of just like frantically like looking through your stuff and like kind of holds up some things, and she's like, "This will work," and like puts it in the center.
What are you doing?
She's very like frustrated and like
Hey.
angry, and she just said, "I'm skipping to the end." And she's gonna take the this crystal and just kind of like, and she's gonna shove it into her chest.
Like Pulp Fiction?
Kind of,
Like a-
yeah,
Like an adrenaline shot.
yeah.
Wait!
And I'm gonna try and give myself a vision.
You're trying to force a vision.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have you roll some things.
Which I'm going to do with
been-
real dice because fuck roll 20.
Yeah, because you'll fail if you roll on roll 20. Now there's gonna be a couple of things involved in this, but I am just gonna have you roll plus weird.
Okay.
To see
Plus
where
2.
we hit with the vision.
That's a 7.
Okay, that's better than it usually is.
Mm-hmm.
So on a partial success, you get a vague vision of the future. Now, my question for you is that your premonitions are usually specific to something bad that is going to happen. Are you trying to focus in on that, or are you just trying to jump ahead and see in general what's going to happen?
I guess I'm gonna try and see that if we go down the road of killing Wynn, what is that gonna like? How is that gonna end?
Okay. You get a vague, foggy vision. Yeah, so you sort of feel the energy, the adrenaline spike, and your eyes go silver, and you kind of fall back onto the bed. And again, this is a very vague, sort of foggy vision, almost like you were like fighting to even get through to what you can see, but you see very, very briefly as you kind of break through this fog. You're still in Wynn's room, and you're sitting on the edge of the bed. And it's pretty dark. You don't see anything at first, and you hear a little bit of rustling come from the bed. You turn back and look, and you see Wynn sort of laying in the bed, like covers pulled up, like most of the way, just kind of roll over and just let out a really loud snore.
Okay, I'm gonna try and leave this room.
Okay. You stand up and you try to leave. You walk towards the door, and it feels like you are almost like you're walking through like waist deep water. And you're trying to like push through. You make it to the door, kind of push it open. You look around, and it's dark, but everything looks identical to how you know it to be.
Okay. I'm gonna try and push harder to see the moment where we try to bring him back.
Okay. You start to sort of push through and try to sort through what is going to happen. I am going to have you roll to act under pressure.
Okay. Is that cool?
Yes.
Great. That is also a 7 because I have +0.
Okay. Let me see. Where's outcome hard choice or price to pay? You start to push your way out into the this sort of hallway that goes out into the main area of the haven, and you start to feel this pain forming sort of at like the at the nape of your neck, like the base of your skull. You can keep going. The longer you go, the more it's gonna hurt.
It's okay, she has to know.
Okay, I'm gonna have you take 1 harm. Just ignore armor if you have any, because it's your brain. I don't know that Victoria has any armor, actually. Then
Only emotionally.
Well, it pierces that too. So you push into the hallway, and everything kind of starts to swim around you and then reform like you were looking at a different time. You start to push through. The lights are on. You make your way out and around to where you know the infirmary to be, and you're kind of looking in through the door. You see Wynn lying on the table, friends standing over him, all faces you recognize. So Sally, Travis, Rex sort of off and back in the corner, and Haley sort of standing at the top. And then standing behind Haley, you see just very, very faintly, and kind of this light, like blue, almost like periwinkle light, just sort of like the outline of another form.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying to trudge through and get to the after.
Okay, and have you take another harm?
Okay.
For that, you see sort of everyone standing over him, and then at one point you can't really hear anything, but you can see Haley kind of muttering and then kind of like giving directions to Sally and Travis on either side, and she sort of reaches out and like puts her hands on Wynn's shoulders. The two of them do the same, kind of grabbing each one of his arms, and then you see this figure sort of behind Haley sort of reach out these arms and kind of lay its hands over hers, and then you see Wynn sit bolt upright.
Can I get in his head and see if everything's where it should be?
That one's probably gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah.
So you could try.
I'd like to try, please.
Okay. As you push in, I'm gonna have you take another harm. You kind of push through. From what you can tell, again, it is difficult because you're kind of going through a couple of different filters here.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you can tell, he's all there.
Cool.
And as you withdraw, you're going to take another harm coming back.
Solid. That's 4.
That's 4.
So what does Win see while I'm doing this?
You see when sort of Victoria has like fallen back and is kind of laying on the bed on her back, and I think you can see sort of as she goes through, her breathing starts to quicken and her face kind of screws up in this like this sort of pained expression, and eventually I think she starts, because Victoria, I think you can really start to feel this pain kind of like overtaking your head. I think you see her starting to like grab at the sides of her head.
When sees that happening, he kind of runs over to the bed and just like takes all the crystals and everything that she's scattered there and just like throws them to the side, hoping to break whatever ritual she's set up here.
Okay. Yeah, Victoria, as he does that, you don't know he's doing this, but as Wynn does this thing, you can feel very quickly that connection as you pull out of Wynn's mind, the connection that you have with the vision starting to fade very quickly.
Oh boy. Does this seem like a strong future? Because I know that there are many paths. Does this seem like if we take exit A, we're definitely going to make it onto this main road? Well, not definitely, but like this is the main road of that path? Or
It's
is
a strong
it, like...
possibility.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she'll allow herself to come back.
Okay, and as the circle is broken, you're almost like slingshotted back into your body.
I think she like actually like pops up, like not like sits up, but like her body kind of just like pops as she comes out, and her eyes are still silver as she's like looking around, trying to figure out, like trying to come back to where she is.
Vic, what the hell was that?
Win?
Yeah, I'm here. Like reaches over and like puts a hand on her shoulder, just like, are you okay?
Fuck! She kind of just grabs the back of her head. I'm fine.
What were you doing? Why were you doing it in my room?
I needed a strong connection to you to see what I needed to see.
Which was?
What was gonna happen? Is my nose bleeding?
Yeah, hold on. Wynn pulls out their spell, but I think they're gonna try to heal. He's gonna try to heal Victoria with use magic.
Oh,
Yeah, roll to use magic.
oh no. She's not gonna let you do that. You're not supposed to use your powers. I think she like literally throws the book out of your hand.
This is his instinct. Okay. Well, I have to. You're bleeding.
Yeah, I'm fine. Well, she's not, but she's saying she is. She'll like shove him out of the way and like stand up, like catching herself on the wall. Just don't use magic.
All right, I'll go get Rex then. What were you doing?
I told you I was trying to see what was gonna happen.
When? What do you mean what's gonna happen?
If we kill you, I want to know if you're gonna come back.
I could have told you that I'm gonna come back.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
When you're cute, but you're dumb. She's gonna push her way out of the room.
Follows her out of the, just like looks at the mess now, which it was already a mess, so it's not like that really bad, but wants to feel irritated by it and follows and just goes, Rex.
Rex, you see Victoria come around the corner looking very dizzy and like she's about to fall over, and also with a nosebleed.
Hey, Rexy flips backwards, like combat roll, grabs her bag, and huffs over there, and like checks her pupils, pulse. And it's like sit.
And then in Travis's room, Travis and Sally, you probably hear Wynn going, Rex!
Uh-oh.
Oh, what did they do?
Bring the Burger King ones.
All right.
Roll medic.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Okay, that's an
Staple.
8.
and
So you can, I think one or the other, right?
heal 2 harm or stabilize the injury.
Okay. She's not unstable.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
heal 2 harm. Yeah, and that's all that happens.
Nice. Nothing
On a-
bad
on a-
happens.
On a miss is the only thing that's bad when you're the medic.
Mhm.
Great. So you can heal 2 harm.
Cool. I think Victoria is very antsy as Rex is messing with her.
It's okay. It's okay. And it's like a rote, like it's coming out like battlefield talk. Like
Mm.
you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you patched up.
Stop telling me I'm gonna be fine. Shut up, Lynn. Or shut up, Rex.
Take these.
Sorry.
And puts like roughly puts the meds in your hand and holds out a
So-
water bottle.
Nosebleeds stopped. Vertigo being dealt with. Headaches starting to subside. You feel a little bit better.
What the hell happened in
good.
here?
Physically good.
I don't know. Okay, so you saw it. What did you see?
I saw us doing the thing. You were on. She points to the medical bay the medical bed that she's sitting on at the moment. You were on here. You were dead. Your spirit was out of your body. Your spirit went back in your body, and your head was fine.
All right. Well, we're good then. Why did you? That seems really stupid.
So just going in blind is a good thing.
Well, we weren't blind. I talked to Haley and I talked to. She said I'd be able to come back. Just might be a bit different. So.
Yeah, different. Do you know what that means?
No.
You could come back without your soul. Do you know what a person like that looks like? Because I do.
Okay. What is it like? Like some sort of monster or something? You're gonna have to give me more than that.
Your soul is something that gives you empathy and compassion. If you come back without that, you're just an ass. You're a void. You're different.
Okay, but in the vision, you said everything was fine. My soul went back, so
Yeah, if we go down that road and if we follow whatever main path that's supposed to be. I'm not saying it's super accurate, but I needed to see it.
all right. Well, I guess thanks for looking, but I wish you hadn't fried your brain because of it. You're kind of just doing the thing that y'all are getting mad at me for doing.
Which would be?
Hurting yourself.
She kind of pauses. I've done it before, and it's fine. It'll go away.
Hey, Sal.
Are we done, Rex?
Yeah.
Medically, you're clear.
Solid. I'm just gonna stand up and walk out of the room.
Where's she going? Just looks
Well,
to
that
like
was
Sal and Trav and Rex like,
I don't think this is about her vision. I think she's scared for you and is pissed.
Yeah, I get that. I'm not
I
that
don't know.
stupid.
Go kiss her or something. I don't know.
That seems like a bad idea.
She likes Fireball.
Okay. Yep.
Trav, maybe you talk to her?
That sounds like a worse idea.
What? Okay.
Why is that? She's not
Why
pissed at
on
him.
both accounts?
Y'all really haven't gotten along much since she kind of joined our little Scooby gang here.
Fair.
I'm too
Rex?
awkward. You're friendly and nice. People generally like you.
This is true.
Aw. At least one of those things is a lie, but I appreciate it.
You see Rex doing the math, like, which one?
Did I lie?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's like,
Rex's head explodes.
yeah, exactly.
I'll give it a shot if you want, but what makes you think she's gonna listen to me?
She's not gonna listen to me. She's pissed at him. And Rex freaks her out because she can't hear her. It's really just a process of elimination, I think. Plus all that other stuff about you being awesome.
All right, fine. Ugh.
Victoria's gone to the unfinished part of the cave.
Yeah, Travis will find her.
Just looks to
What are you
Sal
doing in
Rex
there?
and is like, at least if she gets mad at him, it makes me better, right? Like she's maybe less mad at me, right? Is that how this works? No.
I like that plan. But let's hope.
Let's hope for
that.
that.
Yeah.
Victoria, what are you doing in there?
She's just sitting, looking into the darkness.
Okay, Batman.
Are you hanging upside down?
No, she's sitting cross-legged.
So I'll be totally honest. I don't know how to start this conversation.
What conversation were you wanting to have?
Listen, I get it. When acts without necessarily fully thinking out the consequences of his actions. He's definitely not one to plan very well. All right, he's kind of dumb, but like he's not that dumb. Like he's not an idiot, you know? You know?
Yes, I know that.
All right, fine. Listen, I get you're mad at him. But why?
I'm not mad at him. What he did was dumb, but he didn't know any better. And I'm just mad at the fates, I guess. It's complicated.
I mean, you could try to uncomplicate it for me. I can. Sometimes it helps to bounce these things off somebody else.
You've lived your whole life doing what you want when you want.
Yeah,
I don't have that luxury.
because of your family. The whole reading stuff, right?
Yeah. But it's not just that. It's what if I told you that every choice you made wasn't your choice to begin with? It was something that was predetermined. And that you had no say in it whatsoever.
I would say one of my closest friends is like an actual demon. And that like I guess half demon technically. But like, point being, at this point, I'm liable to believe anything is true. I mean, you could tell me that we're like a game of marbles in some aliens, like free time, and they just knock our Earth around, and it's just another.
It was a galaxy. Don't quote Men in Black at me, please.
Galaxy. It's been a while. Point being, is that what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore, but I just think it sucks.
Yeah.
And if I have the ability to know, or at least to know with some amount of certainty, what's going to happen, I think that's something I should do. Like, your friend got all the facts before y'all went and did anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did it.
It makes sense. I mean, it's the same as like casing a joint before you rob it, right? You're understanding all of the ins and outs and the possibilities, and I mean, there's a little bit more to it because yours is, for the most part, a certainty, if I'm understanding correctly.
Not usually when they're forced, but it seemed like a strong path. I'm not mad at Win. I'm mad at the situation.
Yeah. That makes sense. I feel the same way. I mean, for slightly different reasons, but I'm going to tell you what a very wise person told me is that at the end of the day, we're a team, and I know that I've been a real asshole. They didn't say that part. That's me. This is now me. Out of the metaphor or the quote. Fuck. I don't know. I've been a dick. I understand I've been a dick. I'm sorry that I've been a dick. You are as much a part of this as anybody else in this Batcave. And we can get through the situation together because we've got the resources to do it. We've got the brains to do it. We've got the magic to do it. And I don't know. I'm losing steam here, but I basically am just sick of things that involve people's souls at this point. Contracts and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just help, please.
But I like watching you struggle.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I didn't really come into this with a cool head either, so sorry if I come across as bitchy sometimes. I've got a lot going on in my mind, plus everything else going on in everyone else's minds. So it gets to be a little much.
Yeah, I could see where that would be a little chaotic. But and I know you didn't ask for the abilities that you have. There's a lot of I didn't ask for my bloodline in this group, and I think that hopefully that brings you some sort of comfort that there's people here who can sympathize with what you're going through. And if they can't, they can at least try.
I mean, I guess you're right. I've never really had that.
The circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
I don't know that quote.
Mewtwo from the Pokemon movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to talk to me, Travis.
Dorito?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. I think this thing's older than you.
Slow turn.
They did a contest one time, and he just goes on and on about that. It's not important. Let's just go see the others.
I just want to be in silence for a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
one of the only spots that there isn't like a bunch of people around.
Fair.
Just tell them all I'm fine. Like, not girl fine. I'm actually fine.
I got you.
Thank you.
And Travis will leave her be. And I think once he's far enough out of the area, he pulls, I don't know, like a bag of chocolate covered blueberries and just sort of leaves them at the entrance of the room, and just in case she wants them or something, and then he leaves.
Okay, you leave the bag sitting there, and you take about 3 steps, and you hear rustling where you left the bag.
Belial, I swear to God.
You just turn
those
around and see
are for
2 big wide red eyes, and then he just disappears.
Belial, those are for Victoria. I will bring you more snacks. Come this way.
He slinks away. All right, I can't not do it. He's got to just be there always. All right, you go rejoin the group. Victoria, you spend some time on your own. I want to resolve this. Is there anything else you guys want to do? And then when, I want you to tell me what you want to do.
I think I have a research role.
Oh, that's right. You were researching. What were you researching?
Gideon.
The guy? That's right. That's right. Let's do that.
Alright.
Forgot. Da 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 da. Investigate a mystery. All right. What do you? That's 11. All right. You get it's many. So many questions. 2 general questions or 1 specific question. What do you want to know? Just tell me what you want to know.
Guess Rexy's big thing is looking for a way to big magic, using Gideon's notes and whatnot, to big magic either protect Win or get Win out of this.
Okay. I mean, you guys already know that in theory, and in theory only, that you could technically doing some big magic and using the spell, which you do have access to, because you guys have access to the particular spell that Wynn used, you could try to reverse it. You do know that it is tied up with a demon with the title of Lord. So that's going to be, the connection there is going to be stronger than your average Crossroads demon or something like that. The main thing I think that you're going to get into is trying to go that route is going to take the participation of most of the group, if not all of the group, if you don't have any outside help. The trade-off you don't have to just kill Win outright, but the trade-off for that being that anyone who is involved in that spell is potentially at risk. So that's the choice, I think, to make.
All right. Hey guys, I don't really get this, but from what it sounds like, I mean, y'all could big magic it. I mean, Gideon's got some notes here, and like I said, I don't really get it, but looking at it, it seems like we could do it, but we'd all be at risk. And I'll, you know, swipe the info to everybody's phone.
Yeah, and I'll say, Win, I think you can tell from looking at it, you're the most familiar with this stuff. Rex is right. You could try to reverse it. Again, the trade-off being now anyone who is involved's life could particularly be at risk. I think you can also tell looking at it, and from what you have found and read about Gideon Dwin already, he was not the type. Once he found a demon or spoke to a demon or mayhaps made a deal with a demon, the man was very obsessed with demons. Not really the type to think too hard about turning back the clock on that one. Kind of demon obsessed.
Listen, Rex, I don't want to downplay your good research here, but that kind of seems to me like a worse option. That's just going to put you all at risk, and that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid here.
That's all I got. Rexy looks a little abashed and a little ashamed, but
You did good, Rexy.
I really appreciate it and the effort you're putting into it, but it's kind of what we expected from the beginning. I assume this is like near the end of the 40 hour, after we've done all of our research.
Yeah, you guys are pretty tapped on research at this point.
I think I'm gonna have to call Haley. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go through with this. It's gonna be fine. Tori saw it. Haley said it was gonna be all right.
You just call me Tori?
I said Victoria. I just dropped the first syllable.
His Georgia comes out more when he's emotional. It's okay. It's your call.
I think this is the play.
Rexy preps the crash cart.
Hey, Blah.
Yes.
Shit.
He just kind of steps out, like floats out from like behind one of your feet. Hello.
Hey, this isn't gonna hurt you or anything, is it?
What? Oh, kidding.
Oh, crap.
I hear everything.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
All right, good.
Hope not.
I mean, the last couple times I've gotten punched by something, that hurt you?
Nope.
All right, good. I think we're fine.
I mean, in my heart.
I can't get a read on you.
Ooh.
All right.
I
well,
can. He's being sincere.
He floats away.
All right. You go be spooky. All right.
Ooh.
But,
This is
but
floating around
if you straight up are gone, though, it doesn't hurt him. He's okay.
He is a lesser. He's gonna be fine. All right. I think that we're missing the point here. The bigger picture.
He's our He's our baby boy. Just saying.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just picked up on something. Nope, it's fine.
Right.
When you get the impression that more than anything, if you did die and stay dead, it would probably just sever your connection with Belial. He would just be untethered.
Yeah, worst case scenario, he goes back home and not just popping back out again when I need him.
All right.
All right. Is everyone sticking around? Haley should be here pretty soon.
Can Haley leads the charge to bring you back. I'll do it. Nobody else.
I should probably I mean, I don't know if she might need help. I've got Davian on standby if she needs him. So
let me help too.
you sure?
I could do it. Yeah.
I'm here to focus too.
I'll just be a yell away with the crash cart.
I know, Riggs. Thanks, Trav. I just, gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a minute. All right. Wynn just walks away for a bit to go, stay in the bathroom and have a silent panic attack that he's been holding in for, 2 days now.
Sure.
And before returning for all of this.
Okay. You gather yourself, return. Haley arrives, and you get ready to die. Yes.
I'm going to ask Haley when she arrives if I'm needed.
Okay. Yeah, Haley shows up a few minutes late. Do you pull her aside? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you pull her aside and she's pretty much like business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, what?
I'm sorry, do you need me for the spell?
I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of need. The help is appreciated. If you don't want to, I think the three of us can get by.
I mean, would it be better if I'm there or not?
It's hard to say. I mean, having the extra energy and the know-how can be good or bad, depending on how things go. You get into it what you put out, so...
I don't know how much I'm going to be able to focus. I've seen a lot of people die, and I know what it feels like to watch them die. I know what it feels like for them, and I know what it feels like when there's no longer a life in a body right in front of you, and I don't know if I can do that.
If you think you're not going to be able to block that out, then I don't think you should be in the room.
All right.
For both of your sakes.
All right. I'll tell him.
Right.
So, go back upstairs.
Okay.
And pull Wynn aside now. Hey, Haley said that she doesn't need me for the thing, so I'm gonna I'll go upstairs while it's going on so that y'all can focus.
Right. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, you don't need to be there. It'll, this will be quick. So.
Yeah. I mean, I've already seen it once, so.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Yeah. I'll see you then.
She'll walk out.
Okay. Victoria, you walk out, going upstairs.
Rexy will try to be like, I'll be right back. And Rexy chases after Vic and catches her at the elevator.
Oh, Jesus. Please make more noise when you approach me.
Sorry. Just... And she scratches her head and she's like, just so you know, I mean, I would have just... And then she stops and she's doing the math in her head. She's like, I would have just gotten rid of the Daniel guy.
That you would have killed an innocent person to save Winslow.
I mean, he's not really a person, is he?
He's part angel.
I mean, and Rexy gets like confused. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that. I think if you want to keep your friends, you need to think about how they would take it if you did something like that.
And
You're a little too quick to hit your weapons, is all I'm saying. I know you've gone through all this training and stuff for it, but like, empathy is a major part of like being able to take a life. You need to understand what that means. I've seen a lot of darkness and a lot of death, and I know what it's like, and I think you need to start considering that.
And yeah, you can see it sinking in, and he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it, right?
She just shakes her head, and she's trying to like be like personal, but she just doesn't know how. And so she's like, okay. And then she like spins on a heel and dashes back.
Gets in the elevator.
Okay.
Starts going through
Victoria
Abby's closet.
Goes up to the house and starts going through stuff. The rest of you prepare to kill and then bring back your teammate Win with Haley at the helm. We are gonna go ahead and take our break. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back and kill Win. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. I don't really. It was gonna feel weirder to kill you and then take a break. So time management wise, this is what we're doing. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. We will be back in just a quick few minutes because we have got a lot left to do and a lot of story left to tell. So stick around. We'll be back with you shortly to see what happens next. Ooh. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We're gonna pick back up right where we left off. So Victoria has gone upstairs into the house. Heathcliff periodically asking you if you need anything.
She gets real irritated at him real fast.
Oh, well, he tries to be nice about it.
Uh-huh.
He smiles through the pain. While the rest of you at Haley's instructions set up Rex outside the infirmary, I assume.
Yep.
Somewhere not immediately near the magic. So we situate Win on the table in the infirmary. Rex helping with the first bit. Sort of Haley's situated at the top of the table, Win sort of over your head, instructing Sal and Travis to stand on either side. Basically walks you through what's going to be hopefully a quick process. And then kind of says to the room, all right, it's the three of us. Victoria's not helping. So, you're not here.
This is really weird.
Yeah, well, it's about to get weirder.
Yeah.
But you'll be back soon enough. So we're going to put you under.
Right.
From my understanding, she's looking at Rex, it shouldn't hurt.
Nope.
Good. Well, just don't draw anything on my face while I'm out. Okay?
We wouldn't draw on your face.
I hadn't actually thought about it until just now, but now I'm really tempted.
It's the obvious option.
Rexy will lean in before it starts and be like, I just want to let you know, man, that if this goes wrong, I love you. And then she smiles real big and goes, just kidding, and punches him in the arm.
Not cool. Not cool. All right.
And bam, hit him.
Haley finds that hysterically funny, probably. Okay, so you.
So putting him under, doing the thing, then bringing him back. Whatever the thing is, apparently the thing is bowling balls being dropped by my upstairs neighbors. Sally would like to be the one to do the thing.
Okay. So Haley, I think, sort of gives you essentially what is just it's almost like a mantra, a set of some words in Latin that have some vague mystical meaning, and asks you to focus on them and repeat them, and send them towards Win. You put Win under. Win. You see your friends sort of drift off in front of you. You go to sleep, and after a moment, his heart stops. And Haley sort of looks to the two of you and nods, looks at Sal, tells you to start, and just says, all right, focus. We got to do this before it gets cold. And we'll start the big magic. When you drift off like you're going to sleep, same as always, like you've taken a sleeping pill or something like that. Feel anything? Just a little chilly. And then you open your eyes and you find yourself standing in the infirmary at the foot of the table, looking at Haley and Sally and Travis standing around your body.
This is weird.
And then you hear a little bit of a sound, sort of like an exhale, from behind Haley. And you see just sort of behind her where the sound is coming from, this just slight blue, almost periwinkle shimmer, like a humanoid form. And then there's this flash of light, and stepping out from behind her, you see a figure. Tall. It's hard to make out any sort of like facial features or anything like that. They're it's almost sort of like coming in and out, like they're hard to look at. And you hear just kind of a sigh and a voice come from them. Not what you expected.
Shift back away from my body and then feel really stupid about that. You're not Please tell me you're not Zatheron. That was sort of the whole point of all this, and this is going to be real stupid if you're just here to take me.
I imagine if I was Atheron, you'd be in hell already. No, we haven't spoken. One of your friends has met my son.
Wait, yeah, Azario?
First try. Hello, Wind Crowley.
Wait, so you're like an angel or something? Am I supposed to like bow or?
Please don't.
Okay. Sorry, I was never really big on church, and Mom always told me that angels were like a thing and like, kind of scary.
Church is a complicated issue.
I'm sure it is. That's what my mom says.
Your mother's a good person.
Well, I guess if you say that, it's true.
So trusting. So, like I said, not what you expected.
No, not exactly. Are you here to like take me to heaven or something? Because I'm just gonna be popping right back in. You didn't mean to come all this way.
No. I've stopped you from going.
Oh.
Well, from going all the way to the top.
Well, thank
It
you.
will make it easier for your friends to pull you back from the brink you stand on.
That's real nice of you.
I know some of what you do is for selfish reasons, but you chose this path to keep my son out of danger.
Yeah, I wasn't really thrilled on the idea of killing someone innocent to save my skin, so I mean, it's really like the literal least we could do, like not killing someone.
I've been watching you. Since you cast the spell, since you tied yourself to Zatheron. And by all accounts, I should have just killed you outright.
Real glad he didn't. Like I said, it was an accident, like a translation issue. I didn't know that it had anything to do with the demon.
No, if I just wait the 4 years, you've done it for me.
Okay.
I wanted to see what you would do. A few of your human years is not very much in my terms. And I was right about you. So I'm here to repay your kindness. Coming back from the dead is not an easy thing. You, hunter types have figured it out. You can do it. You've by no means perfected it. But it's impressive. For mortals. I know you know you're going to come back a little different.
That was on the pamphlet.
Because of what you've done, I'm here to mitigate some of the damage. Now, the energy is going to have to come from somewhere. Anyone who comes back sacrifices a bit of themselves.
Sure. That makes sense. I mean, I wasn't planning on getting out of this scot-free.
I can get you close. I can preserve your physical health. You'll need a good night's sleep. Probably a drink.
Okay.
I can preserve your memories. And your, I guess, personality. That energy is going to have to come from somewhere, but those things will stand.
All right.
Do you understand what I mean, Wind Crowley?
I think so. What's the catch? This isn't like a deal thing, is it? We kind of are maxed out on those. I can't really do another deal. Like,
No.
if you're not like taking my soul or something.
No. You did me a kindness, and I'm repaying it. We're even. I owed you. Now I don't. I understand why you might not trust that. Angels don't deal in owning souls.
It's good to know. Okay. So I'm gonna go back and I'll be mostly fine.
You'll be fine.
This Zathara person,
Hardly.
well, yeah. What are the odds that they're just gonna hunt me and my friends down after this?
I could not tell you their mind. I can tell you you are, no offense, not by a long shot the biggest thing that demon has on their plate.
Okay.
If anything, based on what I know, they might applaud you for this, rash course of action. But I imagine they'll be watching to see what you do.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that works for me. I can't say I want to see them still breathing or whatever they do, but I suppose if everyone gets out of this safe, I won't go kicking that hornet's nest for a while, at least.
You have a good heart. I would tell you this. This is not a deal. This is not a contract. This is not even an agreement. But as a favor, I'll leave you something. Should you pursue the demons and you need my help, call.
Okay. Like call, like you're gonna give me your number or something, or is this like a blood thing? Like,
It's not. Mortals always assume it's a blood thing.
usually is.
No, usually they deal with demons. Just don't spill any of your blood at a crossroads for a while.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to go back to your friends?
Yes, very much.
He raises a hand sort of towards you. Like I said, if you need help, call. And sort of just very gently like lays some fingers that are like very, very warm to the touch and kind of glowing on the side of your face. Back on Earth, my friends are doing some big magic. Sally, I'm gonna have you roll plus weird
Okay.
for the use magic part of the magic.
That's a 13.
That is indeed a 13. So maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, you are sort of have one hand laying on Wynn's arm, Travis across from you, helping to channel that energy in Haley, overseeing the whole thing. Travis, where you have your hand sort of laying on Wynn's arm, you feel this little like pulse of warmth. And then his arm twitches a little. And Wynn opens his eyes. Sean, I need you to roll for your resurrection. Minus your weird.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no way I can do a -3 modifier on here, so I'm just gonna manually type in the dice.
Now that's a miss.
I'm gonna spend a luck.
You spend your luck point, meaning you rolled a 12. So mark off your luck point. We'll get into that later. You open your eyes, so you get to choose from any of the options, the partial success or the miss list. You've already chosen how you want to come back. Want to keep that to yourself?
For now.
We'll get to it, fam. So, yeah, looking tired and a little confused, but the color returning to his face, Wynn's eyes open.
Bolts up out of bed.
Hey, chill. Lay down.
What?
Lay down.
Yeah.
You're good. You're back.
All right.
Yeah, just lay it down. You're gonna need a rest.
Okay. My chest hurts. Jesus.
Well, you know your heart started again.
Oh.
You guys say Haley sort of walk to the side and pull out her phone to make a phone call. Victoria, your phone rings.
Rex is doing pulses and checking dilation.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's
Yep.
back.
Good. No issues.
Doesn't look that way. You gonna come down?
Yeah. Just bring some alcohol or something. Celebrate.
Right. No fireball.
Not your choice. Click.
So, how do you feel?
Fine. How long was I out for?
Oh, 3 minutes tops.
Cool. But it's about what I experienced.
So, what's hell like?
Didn't leave this room, actually. Azariel says hi.
What?
The angel. The one whose son we didn't kill. Popped on in for a chat. Says hi.
Hi.
I don't think he's here anymore.
Okay.
Sort of helped with the whole thing, I guess.
Dude, you're not leaving this bed for like a day. We're gonna hook you up here to the EKG and
I'm sorry. I have to say it before we get too much further. Wynn was touched by an angel. I had to get it out there.
Ha.
Wait, what?
Oh. Hey.
That was fast.
Yeah. It's all good though. Zario sort of stepped in, offered to help. No deals were made. Soul still intact.
What did he look like?
Like a dude. I mean, kind of like like you. I'll draw you a picture later.
Did he look like Mud Dancing?
Yeah, actually. I did. Once you really focused in on the face, it was like looking at Mutt dancing.
No
Your
wonder
favorite
his
park
teeth were
ranger.
so white.
The purest of us.
But yeah, said we helped. We didn't kill their son, so it's returning the favor, I guess.
Rex looks sheepish. And you're getting things on your temples and on your arms and ankle.
I'm fine. Seriously, I'm 100% okay. OG Win Crowley.
Do you let Rex do all of her scans?
I don't suppose I have a choice.
He's fine.
Oxygen. Okay.
You mind if I take a look just to make sure everything came back?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Feels weird announcing that she's gonna do it. Gonna take a little poke-see around.
What are you looking for?
One to make sure he has a soul.
Okay.
And then any other like memory gaps or like anything that's like this section's been completely closed off, that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah. You poke around. I won't make you roll because he's letting you.
Mhm.
But yeah, you poke around. As far as you can tell, there's no voids. There's no gaps in anything. Seems like you left it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, as good as it was before.
That's great.
Right? 100% okay. So do I
Go
have
to bed.
No, I'm fine. I'll get up.
Go to sleep.
Fine. Well, I need y'all to leave then if I'm going to sleep.
Rexy left all the monitors on and turns the alarm up on the thing and then shuts the light off as she leaves.
Once Win is alone, they sit up. He takes out his book from his, which I assume is probably sitting on the table somewhere. He probably took everything out of his pockets. Tries to put it, draws a, takes a piece of chalk and draws it out on the floor of the room, kind of looking out the window every so often. And tries to use magic in order to, I don't know, trying to astral project.
Okay. You pull out your book. You draw the runes just as you remember them. As you do, Belial kind of floats down, perches on your shoulder. The little fuzzbow, watching you. What's doing?
Just trying something. Hold on, buddy. Just 1 second.
Okay. You try to cast a spell. Nothing happens.
Shit. I figured that's what he meant.
It didn't work.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be hard to tell everyone. What?
I can help. I mean, I hope you tell everyone.
I don't know if that's gonna make telling everyone is easier, but I appreciate your help.
I got to stay.
I'm glad you're here, buddy, because I can't really bring you back anymore.
It's okay. I'll find you.
Right. So pats him.
Hey, what's that? And he goes over to where you sort of picked up the book from, and laying next to your phone is a phone you don't recognize.
Picks it up. Tries to open it.
Okay. You open it. It's just like an iPhone, but it's set to your fingerprint.
scrolls through it. Recent
Not a
text
lot on there?
messages.
It's got maps and one phone number programmed in. Blue phone?
I guess so. Is there a contact listed with that phone number?
No. It's blank.
That's a bit more literal than I was expecting, but okay.
Is that from your friend?
Yeah. Who you probably don't want to meet. More I think
Oh.
about it. I don't know. Didn't seem that worried about Sal either, so
They don't like Doritos?
I don't think they do, buddy.
Okay.
All right. I am actually exhausted, so I'm going to sleep. Just
I'll wait.
crawls back into the bed, clutching the spell book in one hand, and just sort of rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Thinkable Isle just like settles down on the pillow. And go to sleep. And you guys did it. Brought him back from the dead. In the aftermath of this, we are going to skip ahead a little bit. You guys are going to have a couple of weeks to bebop around, do some things. There's one scene that I have planned for in the middle of this, and then we're going to get into our next mystery. I dramatically start the music at the right point. So, downtime. You guys have time to not do anything. Specifically, is there anything you want to do other than work and do sleep and eat snacks? If not, as perfectly acceptable, you can nap for 2 weeks. And you guys can also think about it. All right. We'll think about it. Think about it. Think about it. There's one conversation that I was asked about a couple of days after all of this goes down. Victoria, what are you doing in the aftermath of this? Are you hovering? Are you trying to have more visions? Are you not talking to Win for a couple of days?
I think probably business as usual. Like maybe the first day after, she's like a little like, "Hey, how you feeling?" You know, making sure that he's okay, and then kind of just goes back to working out, cheer, not sleeping, watching movies, reading books.
Okay. So then I'll
No,
say
random banter.
sort of after you have returned home from cheer practice, a couple of days later, you get a text from Win, probably, asking you to meet him to talk.
Ooh. She puts her cheer bag down. Yeah, what's up?
Just want to hang out for a bit. Shouldn't take long. Where you at right now?
At the house.
Cool. I'm actually in. I'm back home right now. You want to meet me halfway?
Sure, like at Denny's?
No, not where I had mine. Here, and he drops a pin.
Where is it? Like in the middle of nowhere?
No, it's actually just outside. It's in kind of the rural area between Savannah and Cedar Grove, but just outside like a residential neighborhood. I think she'd recognize it as this old sort of abandoned church just outside of Savannah.
All right. Should I bring beer?
No, probably not.
Okay. Be there in 30.
Sounds good. I'll be waiting.
You go?
Yeah.
All right, you meet Win at a familiar location, this old abandoned church out of Savannah. Win, what are you doing?
Win is inside currently, and parked outside of the church is a old, like rebuilt Harley motorcycle that you might recognize from Abby's garage, which he did ask permission to borrow.
She'll park. No one else is there, right? I
Mhm.
don't feel anyone else. Okay, cool. She'll kind of like duck in through one of the archways, like, hey.
There's a ladder currently propped up against one of the walls, and Win and like a few buckets of like paint sitting around, and then like a small paint palette hanging off the like, or resting on like the step of one of the ladders. And Win is currently up there and is like has paint just like covering his hands and arms right now, and a bunch like splattered on his shirt too. And the big mural, which the last time Victoria was here, was like all this like abstract like imagery. You see half of it, it's entirely different than before, and half of it is this really like dark, it's like a dark like skyline, and has this like, again, kind of following that abstract pattern, with just these very jagged shapes, and it looks older. What Win is currently working on is this very light sort of white and yellow, and kind of trying to cover up that with this very bright looking painting. So right now he's about halfway through, so there's like this juxtaposition between the two sides of the painting right now.
Hey, I hope you didn't ask me here to help you with that, because I can't draw a stick figure.
He kind of falters for a minute, hearing you approach, or not having heard you approach, and oh shit, I didn't hear you. And climbs down. No, I mean, wasn't thinking about that, but I guess if you want to help, but no, it's fine. It's something I need to work on.
Looks nice.
Yeah. Just ignore that half over. I'm sort of painting over it. Kind of a emo part of my life.
Surprised this place is still standing.
Yeah, me too. I haven't done anything for that. That's all, I guess, just good construction on the front end. Drav go okay? No, that's stupid.
What is it, Win? You're like really nervous right now, and it's kind of just like what's going on? I mean, I like it's been 3 days since you like died, so if you're nervous about something, then did something bad happen with it?
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I've just been thinking a lot since coming back, and I'm not going to say like dying like changed a lot of things, because it didn't. I was died for like 3 minutes and I prepared for it. It was fine. But you and what happened leading up to that kind of made me thinking about a few things, and I just listen, I might die again in like a week when the next thing shows up, so I just gotta ask, what is this?
Look, I'm I'm trying to keep it on a friends with benefits level. That's, I mean, I know that you don't see it that way.
I figured you can read minds, and from the time that from visiting your folks a little while back, I'm not very good at hiding it, so I sort of figured a while back that either you're just ignoring things or I don't know. Is that all I get? Just
I don't know if you actually have considered what it would be like if it was more than that. Like, I know that I'm fun, but like, I mean, you've seen all the shit that I can do. Are you don't? That's not. I mean, you know, I've never like been in a relationship, and there are reasons for that, and it's just too messy.
okay. What do you want though? Because you're just saying a lot of what you think I want and what I know. And I know you can read minds, I know you can see the future, but I mean, you don't know why I want the things that I want.
No. I've seen a lot of my family members who have my abilities. I've seen their relationships, and I know that usually when it's the female that is the one with the abilities, it just doesn't work.
So, have you had a vision about this not working or
No. When I don't think you understand what it would actually be like.
then tell me.
I can read your mind. I can read your emotions. I know what you're feeling all the time. I can't sleep. And when I do, I wake up with night terrors. I have to use magical adrenaline to be a normal person. I I see people die constantly. I can see ghosts, and sometimes they're not even real. Most of the time they're not even real. Like, my life is a shit show when I have to live it every day. You don't want to be a part of it. Not in that aspect, that deep into it. It's not good. And it's just going to get worse because I'm just going to get more powerful as I get older, and who knows what else I'm going to get. This whole being able to see ghost things, that's new.
I died 3 days ago cuz I cast a spell in high school that attached a demon to me, and one of my friends is the, I don't know, champion of that demon or something. Another one of my friends works from some shadowy, I honestly I have no idea, but carries around a gun that makes me wildly uncomfortable. Uh and I'm teaching another one of my friends how to do magic. If Does that seem more or less complicated than the things that you're bringing to the table?
It's not that it's complicated, it's that it's not, it doesn't work. I mean, like like I said, I can get in your mind anytime that I want. I know when you could never lie to me. You could literally never lie to me because I would know. And yeah, I promise that I wouldn't look into your head, but I don't know if you know this about me. I don't have an overabundance of self-control. What if Haley makes a move on you?
She sort of already did.
Uh-huh.
And I ran out of there very fast.
So why I didn't ask you about that the other night, even though I knew something was going on. At some point, what if I decide I'm just going to ask? What if I decide to just look?
Then you look, and then we deal with it. I mean, listen, I'm not like the poster child on like normal relationships or anything, and I mean, clearly no one I've ever dated really worked out. Part of that being this. But, I mean, they all are hard and they all require a lot of work. And some people's hangups are different than others. But, like, if you don't try, you're not going to know. I mean, I guess unless you can see the future. And if you've seen something, I mean, tell me and I'll walk away. But if you haven't, why not try?
What if I do? What if I see you? What if I get attached and I see you die? What if there's nothing I can do about that? That's something that I have to live every day with until it happens.
And that's something I can't ask you or convince you to do or not to do. Listen, I called you here and I wanted to talk about it because I wanted to get things out in the open. And yeah, that would be tough. And I can't even imagine. I don't know what I would do if one of these demons comes rolling around and something happens to you. But that's a risk I'm willing to live with. Because if you're nearby, at least I know I can at least do something to protect you. So you don't need to make this call right now, but I could only sit on this for so long. I just wanted to get things out in the open.
Well, I've never been in a relationship, as you know. What would that consist of?
Maybe dinner. Like that doesn't come out of a takeout bag. Start there.
We could try it. I'm not making any promises.
That's fine.
Well, are you gonna kiss me or what?
I don't know, I got a lot of paint and I need to get, and he just drops the board and steps in and kisses her. I mean, she does get paint on her because he's covered in it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
And after they finish, she does pull back and say, by the way, I can't do magic anymore. We should probably talk about that at some point. Just gonna let you know. Just try to be honest. So we'll talk about it soon, though. Okay? Still working through that.
After.
Okay. Sounds like a problem for future win. As the camera pans away after that very heartfelt conversation. So yeah, you guys have dinner at some point. We can talk about whether or not it was nice. I'll let you decide. I won't decide that for you. It's your life. But yeah, you guys spend the next couple of weeks not doing shit. Yes, Sally's raising her hand.
Teacher, um, Sal would like to go down to Savannah and maybe ring Daniel Elliott's doorbell.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so you by yourself?
Yep, I'll take the bike.
Okay. Hop on your motorbike and make the drive. It's about an hour over to Savannah, and you ring the doorbell of one Mr. Daniel Elliott. You hear after a moment some shuffling behind the door, and a woman answers. Sort of long brown hair, freckles across her face, green eyes. Oh, hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, is Daniel around?
No, he's not. Actually, he's out. Are you a friend of his or a coworker?
I'm an acquaintance of his father's.
Right. All right. Well, I'm. Do you want to come in?
Sure, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm Sarah, by the way.
It's Sally.
Hi, Sally. Come on, I'll get you some tea.
Thanks.
And she kind of leads you into the kitchen. You look around the house. It's a nice house. They're relatively well off, 2 stories, nice tile floors, hardwood everywhere else. But yeah, she leads you into their kitchen. Says, "Go on, have a seat, and we'll pour you a glass of iced tea." The ultimate gesture of Southern hospitality.
Right?
So, can I help you with something? Did you need something?
Just wanted to stop in and see how things were doing in the area. So,
Right. Are you from Savannah?
not originally.
All right. Well, I tell you what, and she looks kind of up at the clock she has hanging in the kitchen. He ought to be back here in a few minutes. So you want to just hang out? I'm just kind of bustling around the kitchen getting some stuff ready for dinner, but you're welcome to stay.
Did you need any help?
Oh no, honey, that's all right. So you know Daniel's father?
Yeah. Guess more of business associates, if anything.
Oh, right. Well, I guess it's a big industry. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not from around here. Where are you from?
Oh, all over, really. I was born near Turkey, actually, but it's a long story.
Wow. I bet that's fascinating.
Uh-huh.
She kind of just goes on like this, asking you random questions for a while.
And Sal will
the,
technically answer them truthfully.
you hear the front door open. That's probably him. And coming around the corner, suit, briefcase, you see one Daniel Elliott. She kind of walks up, he looks mildly concerned. He's seen your face once before. And he and his wife Sarah have a brief conversation. And then she sort of goes and flits off somewhere else. He sets his briefcase down. Can I help you?
I don't know. I guess I just kind of needed to talk to you.
Great. You're in my house with my family. What do you want?
I think I want to say I'm sorry.
For what? for stalking me? Because if you are who I think you are, you got about another minute before something comes crashing down on you.
Look. You might have a bit of a misconception about me. My mother and I get along probably a little less than you do with your father. That whole thing at the club, that chimera thing.
What about it?
I guess in a way it was kind of my fault. Not intentionally. So I'm sorry you had to pick up and leave. I know what that's like and how much of a pain in the ass it is, so yeah, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Is that why you're here, to clear your conscience, or?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I guess I really don't know why I'm here. I'll tell Sarah thanks for the tea. Take care. She'll kind of awkwardly get up and grab her coat and try to be late for the door.
Start to head toward the door. You were there.
Yeah.
I remember you. He closes his eyes for a second, kind of shakes his head. The jacket.
Yeah.
Family?
Grandson.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Listen. I don't remember a whole lot about what happened, okay? Here. He, sort of from behind you, just kind of sticks his hand out and hands you a business card. It's got my cell on it. Just listen, don't come around my family, okay?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Didn't think.
Call me if you want to talk about it.
All right. Have a good dinner. Takes
And
out.
you awkwardly leave his house and head back, I assume, to Cedar Grove. Anything else? Any other shenanigans anybody wants to get up to? Because if not, boy, do I have some shenanigans for you.
I'll talk to you over and we can retcon.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
things
that's totally
that
fine too.
Rex did in the 2 weeks.
Yeah, you guys can think about it. If you want to plug anything in there, we can definitely talk about it.
Is
Time-
Win gonna
times
tell
are here.
everybody?
Do you? You want to hang on to that till the right moment?
I'm gonna hang on to that to the right moment. He tells Victoria, but not everybody else yet.
All right, we will deal with that when you feel the time is right. So I gotta put on some music that's a little happier than this. Hold on. This one's really getting to me. What do I got in here? Oh, that's nice. I like that. We got a little jazz in here. Turn it down. It's very loud. Okay. So over the next, yeah, I like that a lot. It's very happy and I love it. Over the next week or so, when at this point you've fully moved in to the Haven, you're all set. All your stuff is in place. You're settling in, and you're learning how to do things without magic. Not really mentioning it to anybody, but some weird stuff has been happening, and I imagine after a few days it's getting kind of frustrating. And Travis, this isn't happening to you too. Somebody's been pulling pranks on you.
What kind of prank?
Well, Travis, one day you go into your snack stash and you go pull out that half a pack of Oreos that you still have in there, and you bite into one, and somebody scraped all the filling out and replaced it with toothpaste.
When
You definitely didn't do it, dude.
What?
he marches out. All right. Roommate code. Did you or did you not desecrate my Oreos?
Desecrate how?
Oh, that's not the answer I wanted to hear.
I mean, I might have taken one like the other day. I was hungry. I mean, I'm sorry. I should have asked your permission
Had a
before eating
taste.
one. It was fine. It was an Oreo. They all taste the same.
He throws the half-bitten one at him. Take a bite of that.
You've already bitten half of this. I don't want
Don't get weird about it. Take a bite of it.
What did you do to it?
I didn't do shit to it. What did you do to it? Acting awful suspicious like you don't want to bite into it.
Wynn smells it like a reasonable person before he bites into it.
It's minty.
Is this one of those mint? You like taste a little bit. Did you put toothpaste? You trying to get me an Oreo with toothpaste in it?
I didn't do that. You did that.
I did not do that. Because if I was stupid enough to do that, I know I'd just end up here with you yelling at me for doing that. I bet Rex did it, if anything. Does it seem like something I would do?
It doesn't not seem like something you would do.
Thanks.
All right, you're free. You're free for now.
All right.
What the fuck?
When you walk away and you walk back into your bedroom, opening the door, you open the door all the way, and as it hits where the door stop should be, an air horn goes off. And just scares the shit out of you.
What the fuck was that?
He comes
Someone
storming.
duct taped an air horn behind your doorknob onto the wall.
Comes storming back, ripping the door, the air horn off the doorknob, and says, "All right, I told you I didn't do it. Did you set this up before coming in, just assuming that I did the Oreo stuff?
What? No. What
You could have
kind
at least
of an
warned me.
unreasonable bastard do you think I am?
Well, then who did this?
Don't answer that. Oh my god. Are we being like punked? He looks at like the nearest security camera. Abigail, if you are punking me, so help me God. Are we being punked? I feel like we're being punked.
I mean, clearly we need to find who's doing this because they're just gonna keep doing it. Wait, Belial?
He wouldn't.
What?
Did you do this? Tell the truth.
What?
Did you mess with Travis's Oreos and tape this to my door?
I won't mess with Oreos.
He wouldn't mess
he
with
wouldn't.
Oreos.
That-
Oreos are sacred.
That checks out. Well, who's been here recently?
I mean, all your friends.
Is Heathcliff gone rogue?
I don't think he'd risk his job like that. Well, clearly we need to have a team meeting so we can talk about this.
Yeah, this is very important.
Well, right, because I don't want to, like, I don't know, turn on my shower and have something gross come out of it.
Suppose that's where they put the Oreo cream?
I hope not. That's just going to back up the pipes.
Yeah. It's a good waste of cream, too. I think we have our next mystery win. Who's fucking with my Oreos?
All right.
You call a team meeting?
Yes.
Team meeting,
What?
SOS.
Is that all you send?
Yes.
You all get a text in the group message that says in all caps team meeting SOS. from
When
Travis.
text after, it, like the next text, it's like, it's not urgent. Just come here when you can.
It's extremely urgent, you bastard.
It's really not that urgent, but please come over as soon as you can today.
I do like the idea of the two of you standing in the same room across from each other fighting over text.
But you have no idea what that's like.
No,
Yeah.
none at all. Oh, Wynn and Travis are basically married at this point. Do you all go immediately to the urgent team meeting
Oh,
that
better.
Travis has called?
Sure.
Who has? Raise your hand if you have your own car or otherwise mode of transportation. It's everyone but Wynn, and you have a borrowed one. All right, you all go out at different paces, I assume, to your vehicles. Every single one of them is covered in sticky notes.
Ooms.
None of the other girls' cars are like this.
Is there anything written on the sticky notes?
No, it's just a bunch of colors. Bunch of colors, sticky notes.
Bust back in
Fine.
the sorority. The fuck did that? Who
No.
took the time to do that?
No one will admit to it, and you can read their minds. None of them did it.
Sal immediately texts back, real fucking funny, you can come out now. Well done.
Wait, did it happen to you too?
Did they get your Oreos? Check your Oreos.
She'll
fuck
send
is
a
going
picture
on?
of her bike.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
fuck, that's hilarious.
I will also send a picture of my car.
Oh, God.
So,
okay.
when Rexy saw the notes, it was they were everywhere, and they were like, they touched on a laser. There's a laser going, and then pulls a can out and starts spraying it to look for lumps in the fog or invisible things, and pointing the laser through, and you know.
Nothing.
And then as the texts start coming through, she puts the can away and then starts looking at the texts, twirls the gun, tucks it back away, and it's like, yeah, she wouldn't say anything. She is just lost, freaked out, because her bike's like in a sewer. So
Very
What-
hidden.
Rex isn't saying anything. Do you think Rex did this? Rex, did you do
Rex
this?
if it's texts, Rex's like, no. Just no, there's no emotes, no nothing.
I'll be there in 10.
I'll be there
This
in
shit's weird.
30.
She's not even gonna take any of them off. Like
Just
literally,
ride.
she's just gonna like move enough off of the seat, like clear the place to turn it on and ride. Yeah.
Travis texts Sally separately. If you see a convenience store on your way, could you please get me Oreos? I'm very upset.
Sally will be there in 15. Sally will pull over to the 7-Eleven in the parking lot with everything covered. We'll buy the Oreos.
That's very nice, and I love it. Travis and Wynn, do you check your? Right, where do you guys park? Do you park in the garage?
In
Do
the
you park with
garage, yeah.
Abby's cars?
Park in the garage.
Oh, do you check your cars?
He looks over at Wynn. They couldn't.
How would
Could
they even get in here? There's cameras.
I'll be right back.
Run towards the.
Every single car. in
What the
garage.
fuck?
Abby's gonna kill us.
He texts Abby immediately. I need security footage right now of the Haven.
Wow, what's going on?
possible red alert. There's sticky notes fucking everywhere on these cars.
What?
This might be the most hilarious security breach I've ever seen, but it's a security breach, and I respect you enough to tell you.
Okay, Rexy has, the ability to check everything, but I'll send what I can.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Happy trails. Pip pip. Cheerio.
Okay, bye.
All right, everyone goes to the Haven.
Yeah, Rexy is very late.
Okay, so everyone shows up. Rex, the last one to arrive. Rex, as everyone else has sort of arrived, sitting around, I don't know, couch, table, wherever you are. Rex, the last one to arrive, you walk into the main entrance of the Haven and sort of around the corner, and right in front of you as you round the corner is someone has stood up in front of the door, a cardboard cutout of Nicolas Cage from Vampire's Kiss. How bad does it scare you?
Can I roll? Can I roll
Sure.
a cool just to get a gauge on it?
Let's roll to act under pressure. So that's plus
Okay.
cool
All right.
to see how bad this scares you. Because I know how bad it would scare me.
10.
Oh.
So
You're fine.
let's say whip the guns out and the laser's like pointing at its like teeth or something. Like I was gonna shoot the fangs off of it, and then
It's that Nicolas Cage face that's like,
yeah, exactly. And Rexy tucks the gun away and walks by and elbows it in the face and knocks it over.
he falls over, but he doesn't do anything. You guys all hear a pop and then another pop, like cardboard hitting the ground. And Rex walks in.
God,
Rex,
scared me.
we need security footage.
Yeah, we do. And Rexy's like you can see the veins on her temples are just tense. And she'll pull up what she can.
You're saying someone who knows about this place came in here, messed with your stash of food, and was able to tape something behind your door when you guys were here?
It has to be magic. It has to be.
I mean, I was like just in my room, like this morning. So
Is
yeah,
this place warded against ghosts?
should be.
I think so. When you warded this place, right?
I mean, yeah, I helped Abby with it. I mean, it's like ward top to bottom with like everything.
Would
Yeah.
that include a poltergeist?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, everything.
I mean, you've got a little demon running around, says Rexy.
Don't you invoke his name.
I didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
I believe him.
We've already been through
Is
this.
Belial telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then Rexy
I
just
would
gets
mess
it.
with Oreos.
Right. Everyone
Oreos
right
are
now,
sacred.
just in case somebody's trying to cover this, everyone right now just say, I didn't do it. And Rex can at least confirm it.
I didn't do it.
What if
I-
Rex did it?
I
Well, we
didn't
can't-
do it.
I didn't-
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Rex, take off your amulet.
She was already like pulling it off angrily.
Ow! Just say it fast.
I didn't do this.
None of
All right.
none of
Put that
them
thing
did
back
it.
on.
None of you did it.
Shit.
Rex, you pull up the security footage, and everything looks normal for the most part. I think you noticed, or looking at the security footage from the garage, there is just a little bit of a hiccup. It's not on the tape though, because you can sort of see on these security cameras like little like dust mites floating around and things like that. There is this moment where any sort of like ambient movement just stops and everything freezes. And then a second later, it resumes, and all of the cars are covered in sticky notes.
Temporal distortion. Did you guys see that?
Oh, like time travel?
I'm
Uh,
stopping.
Freeze.
I thought that was some kind of sushi.
Tempura. Squid.
Rat. Sorry.
Temporal.
Close.
Although that'd be really cool, like a time travel themed sushi place.
Yeah,
write that
Business
down.
plans can wait. All
Sorry.
right.
Sorry.
Victoria,
Or write
you can
that shit
see
down.
your ghost eyes. You can see like magical essences, right?
I can
I
see
think that's
special
true.
things.
With your
seems
special
like it-
eyes.
Let me. I just want to check the wording before we
Okay.
Look with
go.
your special eyes.
You can see invisible, especially spirits and magical influences.
Magical influences, perfect. You watch the tape as Rex plays it back a few times, and you notice very briefly, almost imperceptibly, it's especially hard to see on the night vision of the camera when the lights in the garage are turned off. But there is just this little bit, as the sticky notes appear, just this little bit of like a shimmer or like a sparkle that kind of settles as the sticky notes settle.
Whoa, play it again. Someone did this with magic. At least that's what it looks like. I mean, there's just like a little bit of a settling when it's happening. I don't know any spells for this.
But they would have had to gotten inside here to do the magic. They couldn't do it from the outside because of the wards, right?
Either that or they're really powerful and can break through the wards.
Who
But-
taught Heathcliff magic?
Heathcliff wouldn't do this. He wants all your approval more than anything else.
So someone's fucking with us. Using
Yeah, but
like
these are harmless, right?
Well,
Some
harmless
thing-
now.
Tell that to my Oreos.
Something is fucking with us.
If anything, maybe just to
So-
prove that they can.
Rexy's pissed.
Yeah, or someone. I mean, it's not like necessarily a. I mean, wait. Are there like trickster demons? Is that a thing?
There's a demon for pretty much everything you can think of.
Supposedly there's trickster gods.
Those two.
I don't want to think about that.
Has Loki come to challenge us?
Sid, can you do me a favor real quick?
Yeah.
Your move, your beginning of mystery move, you have to roll
Mhm.
for that, correct?
I do.
Can you just go ahead and do that?
Sure.
What's that called?
That's
Destiny
a 10.
Plaything. Perfect. What do you get on full success?
On a full success, the keeper will reveal a useful detail about the upcoming mystery.
Okay. I assume when you showed up at the Haven, you were armed.
Oh, yeah.
Probably a spear across your back or something.
Yeah.
You guys, as you look at Sal, you hear this, just this very faint sound sort of coming from right behind your ear, like the creaking of wood. And the rest of you see from behind Sally's head, sort of wrapped around the haft of her spear, start to appear just this vine. Just like twirl around, and then just kind of poke her in the side of the head. And then retract.
Was that real?
Sal,
Yep.
you got a like a poison ivy situation here.
Take it off my back.
Spear looks
What-
fine. There's just a little like ivy vine wrapped around the handle.
Hello?
You don't hear anything. But you do start to feel real sleepy.
Mm.
You all right?
You got coffee? Oh, I don't think I'm awake yet.
Sal?
Anyone
Sal,
else
you
been
fall
sleeping?
asleep.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Rex, checker.
Yeah, and Rexy kicks the spear away first, and then
Okay.
opens her eye and checks her
Yeah.
pulse.
Yeah, you touch her neck really briefly. She's got a pulse. Look at her eyes. Everything seems fine. She's just asleep. And Rex, you feel really sleepy.
Oh, Rexy will inject themselves with 20 cc's of adrenaline.
You can
just
certainly try. Okay, roll to act under pressure.
All right. And that's cool, right?
It is, yes.
It's hitting me now. Don't touch me. And, injects herself.
Okay, you inject yourself with adrenaline. You feel it sort of take hold. That's a partial success, so it's not going to keep you up forever. You got a couple more minutes, and you're going to be out.
It's too much. I'm going down.
Fuck is going on?
Wait, is there like a
Don't
gas
know.
leak or something?
I don't think so. I think it has to do with just don't touch us. Don't
Okay.
touch that. And Rexy will, she starts to think real fast, and it's like, maybe zip tie us.
You said not to touch you.
Can't.
Crap.
Should I burn it? It's a vine.
Isn't that the spear she got from like the holy dude?
Opposite. From the demon dude.
Oh shit. Is Sally dreaming?
Nope.
Let's see. No REM movement or whatever?
No, she's
Okay.
just asleep.
She's
All
just
right.
asleep. Okay.
Rexy's like, you can, fuck, you can't call. I don't want to call the agency. Fuck. Good luck,
It'll be
guys.
fine. It's gonna be fine. Just gonna take a nap.
Rexy
Yeah.
falls asleep.
Shit. What do we do?
I don't know. Don't touch them.
Can one of y'all, like, I don't know, try something to wake them up, like magic or something?
Sure.
Please don't let
Keeper
them on fire.
Yes.
is
Listen, Trav, I can walk you through it. You should be able to do something like, if it's like a curse or something, you
When
might...
down by your feet, you hear this sort of like wooden creaking sound as you see this vine just like slinking across the floor. Towards
Oh
your
shit!
foot.
Oh shit! Starts stepping back away from it. I think it's after us.
Keeper. May I attempt to use telekinesis?
Sure. Hold on, let me look at that one because we've never done it before. You want to fling something with your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll plus weird, my man.
That's a 6.
What happens on a fail? Something goes horribly wrong is all
Oh,
it
boy.
says. Something goes horribly wrong.
Travis,
Travis,
what Travis attempts to do is get the vine on the spear and rip the vine off of it.
Okay.
I think he throws the spear like toward himself, and the vine doesn't come off of it, and he's just like clotheslined by the shaft of the spear, like, ah, fuck, god damn it.
That's
Oh,
very
shit.
good. Yeah, Travis, you accidentally get the whole spear and just yank it right towards yourself. It just knocks you sort of right across the neck and the face,
Oh,
and
ow.
oh, it
What were you
hurts him,
trying
buddy.
to do?
Buddy, you feel really sleepy.
Oh, I really fucked that one up, guys. All right. Yep, going down.
You don't take any harm though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna lay down on the couch because I know how this goes. Don't. When you might want to not.
Travis goes to sleep halfway on the couch.
Yeah, he just like kind of slumps over the couch.
That was amazing.
I get up on the table. Win, get up here.
Jumps up on the table next to her. So I think it's gonna be on you now. Probably need to do some magic or something.
What do you want me to do?
The
I
vine
can heal
is
it.
sort of unwrapping and kind of inching around on the ground again, kind of towards the table. Hey, what's that table made out of?
Probably would. I don't
Oh
know. You
no!
tell me.
Oh no, guys, it's probably a
Re-
wooden table,
re-
huh? It starts to wrap
just-
around the table leg.
I would like to say, really, Abby would have like wooden furniture and stuff in her science space.
We weren't in the lab.
I know, but
We were out in the conference table.
okay. I just wanted
Probably
to know.
like an
'cause,
old.
Oh, probably a
yeah,
really like
in my
antique oak.
head, it was all like science furniture.
Chrome.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
She probably took it from the house.
Ah,
It starts to wrap around the leg of the table.
Crap.
What?
Crap.
Tell me what to do.
I don't know. Either banish it or try to.
You guys feel really sleepy.
Oh shit.
Win?
Oh shit.
Win?
Yep. I really don't want to fall off this table.
I'm just gonna lay down on the table.
Yeah. Just like yep. Just like he, like sits down on the edge of the table too. I think starts to lay down and then actually just like face plants off the edge of the table onto the floor.
All right.
Oh boy.
Everyone is asleep.
Total party wipe. Well, that was a great game, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks for
all
coming.
Had a good
Dead.
run.
Finally. No, just kidding. A little bit later. The mystery music back on. Not this one.
Should I do my start of mystery thing now since I'm asleep?
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it right now. Why not?
and me.
5
Yes.
plus 2, right? Weird. Plus 3 plus 2. 7.
Oh no, you guys tell me what your moves are. 7. Okay. You get, I think, a vague, cloudy vision of what is to come. Is that correct?
Premonitions. On a 7 to 9, you get a clouded image of something bad that's going to happen. Mark experience if you stop it.
Okay.
Did we stop the last one?
Yeah, I would say so.
Solid.
Seems right. Oh, Victoria, you have a really weird dream. It's really shot like a like an early 2000s sort of horror action film. It's very dark and it's very blue, and there's a lot of unnecessary fog. And just sort of through the fog, you see a figure, is sort of tall, kind of broad-shouldered, wearing a large brimmed hat and sort of a long leather trench coat with a crossbow slung across their back. But they don't say anything. But just from somewhere in the distance, you hear Travis's voice, very sarcastically saying, "Yeah, nice look, Van Helsing." That's it. That's what you get.
That
That
was
tracks.
perfect, Travis.
Yeah.
And you all wake up groggily, pretty much where you fell asleep. Some of you made it to the couch, several of you on the floor, one of you on a table. You wake up, you look around, and you are still in the Haven, but it looks a little different, or I'll say a lot different. Everything is basically in the same place. It is clean, but the computer, the sort of infirmary that you can see kind of up on that second level from where you are, the TV, everything is just really upgraded, like new. Like some of this stuff, Rex, even you, like some of this computer stuff, you've never seen it before. And you hear a voice sort of as you all sit up. You hear kind of a small voice from one side of the room go, "Oh no. Oh crap. Are you guys awake?"
Who is it?
Who the hell are you?
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And she flips a couple of lights on and kind of walks out into the middle of the room. You see, pretty short, a girl probably about 16 years old, this long blonde braid green eyes, freckles, short, thin, wearing these wearing glasses, almost like fancy tech glasses. They've got like a couple of different lenses, things like that. Um, Hi. Oh, you're not supposed to be here.
Who are you?
Uh, Hi. I'm Mary Beth.
What are you doing in the Haven?
Well, I live here.
No, you don't.
Bullshit. Try again.
Wait. Who are your mom and dad?
Working?
Who are your mom and dad? What are
Listen.
their names?
It's fine. I can explain. I know who all of you are.
Who
Ready?
are your parents?
I can do it from memory. Rex, Sally, please don't kill me. Sorry, you were new. Victoria, Travis, win. Got it. First try.
Impressive. Answer her questions.
I'm Mary Beth Bonzer.
Who?
Oh?
Mary Beth Bonzer?
Travis steps forward right in her face.
Who's your mom?
Who the fuck are your parents?
You don't know them. If it helps.
I'm gonna look
But-
in her mind.
You look in her mind. She's got a lot of memories in there, which I will detail for you later because we're already running late. Travis, you are very close to her. The family resemblance is striking
Mm-hmm.
to another nerd with glasses that you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know who you're thinking of. You knew my great great aunt.
I'm sorry.
Did we just fucking time travel? What year is it?
2172.
Oh my god.
I'm
I can fix it.
How hard did I hit my head?
Did you do this?
I don't think so.
Travis tries to text Abby.
No signal, my man. I can explain, I swear.
Then you better start.
But that's where we are gonna have to end our session
Holy
today.
shit!
Fuck.
Did you say great aunt?
I said
Great.
great great aunt.
Abby doesn't have any siblings.
Yes.
What is
says.
happening?
You don't know.
Okay.
That's where we're gonna end for today. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Time travel.
Time
travel!
Got him one. Told you guys I was gonna do it eventually. And here we are. Deal with it. Thanks everybody so much for hanging out with us today during our session. Sorry we went a little bit long. I'll make this quick. We will be back 1 week from today. That is going to be Sunday, the 19th. Unfortunately, we are gonna be down a player. Don't worry, I've got it handled. We'll talk about it. But yeah, we'll be back in a week, same time, same place, 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're here every Sunday playing this game, and sometimes it's like this. So thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Thank you guys for playing with me in this especially weird space that we were in today. This week we got a lot of good stuff coming up on the channel. Tuesday night at 7 p.m. we have AOS, which is D&D 5e. That's getting real exciting, and we got a new friend joining us in the form of LB Hack 'em Up. On Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we'll have a new episode of Elegant Suffering, which Sid runs for us. Drama, romance, beauty, love. These are the something, you know. It's great. It's Jane Austen. It's the Regency. There's lots of people who want to kiss each other but can't. On Friday, almost skipped it. On Friday, we will have the first episode of Neon Souls, our new Sprawl game. We're playing the Sprawl. It's cyberpunk. It's powered by the apocalypse, like this system is. So same kinds of dice rolls, different kinds of moves. I'll be there. Sid will be there. GB will be there, and our good friend, cosplayer Imagine Matrix, aka Morgan, will also be there. Sean runs it. It's going to be very good. It's the first session. It's a great time to jump in. Come hang out. Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Apocalypse. You know what that means. And then on Sunday, we will be back around for this. So, yes, we've done it. I will leave you with that. Think about it for the next week.
End of session.
Something's going to happen to Victoria. Yeah, we could do those real quick. Okay. At the end of the session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Technically, yes. Did we save someone from certain death or worse? I say it was
Yes.
pretty certain.
From actual
Literally.
death. Yes.
Literally, yes.
I would say bringing them back counts. That's 2. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
So much.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
much.
I would say so. Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yes.
Yeah.
So many. 2 experience for everybody. This game is so
Woot.
easy to play.
I
Just
leveled
like
up
Me
that.
too.
because I failed to roll this session.
We did more rolling this session than I thought we were gonna do. Very good job all around. We will be back in a week. Any last words?
What the fuck?
We better still be in the future when I come back. That's
What
all I'm
the
saying.
We'll
Fuck.
see what you're gonna be somewhere, Victoria. That's for sure. We'll see what happens in a week. But until then, good game and good night, internet.